Continue with more. Like a Dragon Gaiden, the man who erased his name. We did complete the story yesterday, or last stream I should say. So now we have all nothing but premium adventure to do. Let's try the Blood and Fire. We'll get through these, and then I have to start figuring out what I'm gonna do with the premium adventure stuff. I don't know if we're gonna get any more requests. I don't know if we're going to be getting any more Stroll and patrol things. I guess we'll have to just see how it goes. Not entirely sure what else we have left, but pretty much it's side content going forward. All side content, and then once we get all that finished, get the platinum and on the road to platinum, I should say. And then once we're done that, I can like delete this out and continue on with the get the next game ready. I'm still not sure what that's going to be yet, because I've just got to wait for some stuff to arrive. I've still got to delete, see how much space I need for other things. Just figure that out as we go. Turning point, drastic measures, your dragon, final showdown, Treasure Clan's last stand, Kindred Spirits, Declaration of Victory, Men Erased Their Names, and Hawaii 2020. If I get these out, we'll go straight. I'm not going to be doing the trial version of Infinite Wealth though, because one, Infinite Wealth is already out, so when we play that, we'll be able to do everything in the demo anyway. And two, like, it's not required for the platinum, so and while like waiting for stuff, we'll get these out of the way. I need to try and figure out what where we're supposed to go. Yesterday's stream went like way longer than what. Well, because we did the finale. The finale, I checked myself. The finale was like over an hour in terms of the things, and then we still had like all the cutscenes and stuff to get through as well. That was really really long, but see how it. We haven't been into premium adventure yet, so I'm assuming it's just going to be we start off the game. Usually there's nothing that happens after premium adventure where you like get an extra cutscene or something like that, or you get a thing you just go straight to that. Have a look and see what we're dealing with. I want to get rid of all these just in case something. We mean the thing. Once we get all this, get all these out of the way, we'll go right into the game. Now I don't have to view them, but like. I don't know, I feel like I'm compelled to, like, get rid of the yellow glowing balls, because otherwise it's going to, irritate me every single time I see it. We'll go into Premium Adventure. Well, Premium Adventure is post-game. It's essentially the same thing as, main game, except we gain access to, I should be able to reload... That completed save data. 1905 was on. Should we be able to load this up? It'll bring us to the Akame Network area. Should be any other cutscenes here. The solution is announced. Q defeats Shishido and takes Wadase and Daigo to the police, ensuring the Yakuza become a thing of the past. All these missions complete, Q decides to leave on a trip arranged by Hanawa. To part ways, Hanawa reveals that he too was a man who erased his name. Again, we found out that guy who Hanawa is one of the characters from 5 who was rumored to have died. We never saw him. We never actually saw him die. So not the same way. I guess. So in Premium adventure mode, you can continue to explore the world after you've cleared the game. All progress you've made until clearing the game will carry over. This opportunity to try up and wrap up any stories or tasks you missed during your initial playthrough. At Akame's office in Sotenbori, you can switch time between day, evening, and night. You can also use a taxi to return to Ijincho. If there's anything you've missed out on finishing in Ijincho, make sure to pay a visit. Okay, I did not realize this. So weirdly enough, we could change the time of day before I finished the game and let me do that. It was weird. That exists. You can also go back to Ijincho for anything. I don't know what is in Ijincho if there was anything we... As far as I remember, there probably isn't going to be. Here is changed for the tasks. Upgrade should be the same. These are quests, but they aren't done yet. Anything new from the support map? We'll have to check that via stuff's fine. Or tour just in case there was something that we missed.
So, what'll it be?
No more requests until we complete the ones that we have. So this one we need to complete the previous one. This one we have to reach platinum rank. And then we have to do the Coliseum. At a certain point. Doesn't look like there's any new exclamation mark events. At least the ones that are on screen. Okay, so what I probably should do is, so the reason why we didn't go inside a lot of the areas is because I didn't want it to stuff up the, what's it called? I didn't want it to stuff up the, like the story in case something happened, so I guess now we can, if there's anything else I have to invest. Shop is fine. We will have to come back to the Akame Network anyway. I'm still not sure what I could do. In terms of story stuff, we're done the story now. So no more story progression. We have sub stories to do, and also like the requests. So usually I try to get the sub stories and the requests done out of the way first. And then, focusing on everything else. So I guess I can either go 1 to the castle to do the Coliseum stuff, or 2, I can go to, what is it called? I can go to, like, I can go through and do all the requests that I can see here, on the map. Because the thing is, like, if we leave here now, we have all the stuff in Akame's area that we could do, but then that's going to take us to the castle, which is going to go and do that anyway. I feel like we need to be more prepared for the castle stuff because I need, the more upgrades I can get, the better, so maybe leaving that till very last is best. Do everything that we can in Sotenbori and then go and, make our way to, thing. So in that case, all the requests here are done. All the, all the sub-stories and that are we're waiting for stuff. All the exclamation mark requests that are here we're waiting for. So I do have, the ones we haven't done yet are one inside the bar. There's another one. A bunch of them in Stigil, which I think is going to be dark quests. And then there's the Pocket Circuit. There's the Pocket Circuit ones, I believe. So yeah, I think that's what we'll do. Because if I go to the castle, there's stuff in the castle to do as well. However, we need to... I think going to and doing everything in Sotenbori first will at least get me more prepared for the castle. So we'll go and see how that goes. think now that we've done the story for... Do one. Oh, you want the freaking one? Now that we've done the story... We've done the story, so that means now we don't have to worry about, like, going inside of areas and stuff. That whenever.
Waste of time.
I'm looking at what we've still got. Usually what we do is we do requests first. Sub-stories first. The only sub-story we have is this one, and then the other sub-stories are located in the Coliseum. And then we have all these other requests. But I think that because of it asking us to be in Platinum rank and not being high enough level, I think we should probably like do everything in Sotenbori first to get as much money as possible. And also so that we can like finish up in the castle, because that's gonna really be useful. Okay, so pool-wise, we have a few things to do. Namely... Oh. Where's this up for pool? Yeah. We have to win so many times in pool, and we have to play all different types of rules. And then earn so many points. Alright. And then we have to probably just do whatever's in. There's someone here that wants us to do something. Sorry to bother you, but I'm hoping you might be able to teach me some pool. It'll look cool hitting those shots. I'm gonna show him some pool techniques. I'll start with the easy stuff. Played a one-shot challenge on easy, 550 points, 30,000 yen. Trying to get better at pool. Think you could give me some tips. I'm in love with one of my co-workers, and I heard she's really into pool. I'm gonna practice in secret and then really wow her. Pretty clever, huh? Well, let's I'm happy today. One game of billiard is 800 yen. We'll do what he wants first. The reason why is because if he comes back and has more stuff to do, we can go and do that, and then we can go and do more pool. What do you exchange for? There's another golden ball. So we've got 3 out of 7 before. Charismatic photos somehow makes enemies more likely to confront you, gets you every time. And a bunch of plate stuff. So golden ball, we've got to aim for this at least. Alright, one-shot challenge first. Easy. We have plenty of money, so it's fine. We already know what the rules are as well. Okay, so, it's easy, normal, hard, and legend. Obviously, I want to try all of them. So, clear 50 points, 75 points, 100 points, and then all stages clear at first time is 450. 125, 150, 175, and then all 70, 750, and then 200, 225, 250, and 275, 300, 325, and then... Let's just start with the easiest ones. I gotta get the... Can't hit it this way because if we hit it down this way, we're gonna hit the black balls. Bounce it off of, we bounce the, this, and then get it just right. That looks good.
All right.
The idea for me would have been like, I could have gone to the castles, gone to the other side, but it's like, I think we still need to prepare. And there's also stuff here that we can also do too. Hello, welcome to the stream. Hope you are doing well. We're doing some trick shots in pool. Trying to complete the requirement. I'm doing well. We've only just started. We're doing a lot of post-game content. Wrapping up a lot of the post-game.
Right.
We finished the story yesterday. Yeah, I can do follow for follow back if that's cool with you. I'll follow back when I'm finished streaming. No problem at all. I'm cool with follow for follow. That's not a problem. I'll follow you back when I'm finished. I wonder if this is just power. I feel like we need to bounce it off of the. That was too hard. Yeah, I'll give you I'll give you a follow back when I'm finished. Going a bit too hard. Really? I don't remember seeing you. Have you already followed? I don't remember seeing. Hang on a second. I actually know you have. Yeah, you have already followed me. I just realized. Yeah, you followed me back like yeah, a long time ago. Yeah, I just saw this now. 18 days ago, you already followed. I can give you. I'll give you the follow if you would like a follow. I'll give you a feedback. Hard enough. That's weird. It just mentioned that you. Well, I guess you followed and then unfollowed. That's probably what happened. Yeah, you already did follow. I saw. And it just mentioned that you followed this minute, so that's interesting.
All right.
It's starting to get hard to keep track of who's following, who I have followed and who hasn't followed in that. So, but I appreciate it regardless. Okay, that's the first one done. Let's try. Actually, no, I should leave because I need to leave because the guy is gonna ask for something. Amazing. Should definitely be impressed after I show it that. Works out. Good luck. You have a good day as well. I will make sure to follow you back when I've problem. Didn't ask for anything else, did you? Oh.
What do we have here?
Yeah, she didn't ask for anything else. If that's the case, we'll just continue on then. Normal rules. Let's we have to play each set of rules at least once. Say what difficulty. We played 8-ball last time. No, we played 9-ball last time. Played 9-ball last time and won. And lost, sorry. There's points we get for clearing all the different difficulties on each set of pools. So 9-ball is beginner 450, intermediate 750, advanced 1050, special tier 1500. Playing solo gives us 150. I think we only need to play so many. Should have checked this before I spent my money, but problem. Akame Network. What do we go for the mini? We need to win 3 times. We need to win so many times at pool, and then we need to play 5 types of things and get enough. Win a bunch and play each. If they're going to give me points, we may as well all of them. Do 9-ball beginner. No point in playing solo. I do enjoy balling these. Akame Sugaya. The 9-ball is the one where we have to, like, it's the one that we lost in the original. In the story, I should say.
You alright?
Oh. Well. Here, I think. I need to win so many times, play all the do all the one-shot challenges, and do all the one-shot challenges, and how the balls go in, it doesn't matter. Weird that, like, what happened there. I think it's because, like, that person already followed, and then they unfollowed, and then I guess I refollowed again. So, like, my counter is still showing, like, we lost a follower. I don't know what's going on. That was a cool shot. The only ball that matters in this is the 9-ball. We have to get the 9-ball.
Turning up the heat. Hey, loosen up.
Could go straight in, but then also just do this.
Yes.
The only ball that matters is the 9-ball. Yeah, what we'll do is need to win a bunch of times, get a bunch of points, and then win a bunch of times, get a bunch of points, and then play each rule set.
Not bad. all right?
Oh.
I have to win. I've already done
終わる
9 ball, but I've already done 9 ball, but I wanted to win. Give it a go.
You're turning up the
I
heat.
should have won originally in the story, but didn't. So I'm kind of scared about the later. Like he's getting a lot of stuff in. Should be able to win here because the only ball that matters is the 9. Doesn't matter if we get every other ball in. Go for that here, I guess.
Sorry.
なんや
Okay, may as well play it again. So yeah, we have to win a bunch of times. I have to complete all the challenges. I'm guessing it's fine. Complete all the challenges, win a bunch of times, and then play each rule set. I'll keep going as far as I feel like I can go, because it's like, again, like,
I won't hold back.
I want to do, again, I thought I made a mistake by clicking them down instead of a thing. We'll do, rotation. Beginner.
Don't hold
We'll
back.
build everything up as we go. We'll do everything on beginner and then everything. I think this is this one is essentially like a normal game of thing. You've got to hit the right colored ball, and you get points.
なんや
But
Hey,
you get
loosen up.
points based on which color
Yes.
you can.
ごっついなあ まだまだや
I
な
guess it is better for me to just do it all from beginner because we're fighting the same. We can either go fighting the same person, or we can go and do the.
アホな
You all right?
Not sure what happens if you hit another colored ball and if you still get the points. Assuming that you might, because
かっこ悪
yeah, I had a choice between either going and doing
なんや
same game multiple times
Hey,
or
loosen up.
we did pocket a ball, but I don't know if that ball being pocketed counts.
あ
The ball does count, but we have to hit the. So I think what happens is if I hit the wrong colored ball, it's going to think. But if we get another ball in by thing, then that's also good. long as we hit the right colored ball. Anything else that goes in is just bonus points.
まだまだやな。
Pretty much only need to be here for. We only need to be here for the. And you get a certain number of points and a certain number of
You all right?
wins. Big deal. Out there. Obviously, like it's the special tier and stuff. That's gonna get to.
Yes.
That's gonna be really difficult, probably. We need to go up there. I don't think the rule of hitting the black ball in will is a loss.
ああ。
Yeah.
I'm on fire.
ごっついなあ。
They can't get it in from. Fine, we can get it in from here. We just need to. We need to do a trick shot to get it in. I was.
Great.
ああ。
I could go for the. Yes, I can't go for the middle pocket because the middle pocket's going to gonna hit the other one. Okay, I'm not gonna get it in from. No. I might be able to get it in if I nudge it slightly. Angle. Try it there. Or just yeah, didn't hit it enough.
こわる。
If I had a choice between
You're turning up the heat.
I could have either done gotta get the points, get the wins, or and play each type of pool.
Not
So it's
bad.
like it's probably better to go from beginner on everything and just get used to everything before progressing to the harder difficulties.
You're turning up the heat.
Wouldn't say that I'm struggling with this. Like beginner mode is like he's pretty good for for being on beginner difficulty. I should say.
ええぞ。
Not bad. You're turning up the heat.
A lot of people do struggle
Right,
with
loosen
the pool
up.
games, but I find them very fun to do. Be about here.
Hmm.
まだまだやな。
We might lose this one.
ええぞ。
Not bad.
I think this one here you got to get to so many points. Like once someone gets to 65, I think they win. I'm not sure if we're in the position where we can win. I don't think we can come back from this.
No,
Lose.
damn it.
They're really good on beginner difficulties. I can only imagine how difficult they are on harder ones. Play again. Go and do a normal 8-ball then.
Right. Let's go.
Even on a beginner, they're hard.
ええぞ。
You're turning up the heat.
This one here is the one where we need to. It's basically you hit
アホな。
You all right?
I'm not sure why I. What are the rules for this one? Because what are the rules for this? This is April. Balls are divided into two groups. Balls 1 through 7 are low balls, but how come we are considered low though? That's the thing. Like, and I guess I'll just go with what the game's telling me. Even though he hit Ballman, which would mean that.
かっこ悪い。
Why did a ball went in and then it said we decide the? I'm so confused. He hit a ball in.
Not bad.
He hit a ball in, so it should have registered which balls was being.
なんや。
Hey, loosen up.
I think that was a foul.
Ah. まだまだやな。
He pocketed the 2. I didn't pocket the 2. He did. So I don't know why it was telling, saying,
You're
"Oh,
turning up the heat.
we then we got lows and then." I thought we had to. I thought it was just determined by which ball went in. That's what it's supposed to be.
アホな。
You all right?
One of ours. Pretty much the only rule we have to ensure here is don't hit the black ball in until
I'm on fire.
it's the last one.
そっちな。
And then you have, when you hit the black ball in, you've got to call like you've got to call which hole you're wanting to call which pocket, I should say. You need to call which pocket you're gonna hit the black ball into. Otherwise, and if it goes into that pocket, you win. If it goes into another pocket, you
Yes.
lose. If you go into a goes into the wrong pocket, yeah, or you hit, or you get the white ball and it goes. If you think it's wrong. I'm gonna do the sub stories because we have to go to the requests for now. We have to go and go doing them now.
Not bad.
I don't want to go around and finish them right now, only because there's a chance that they're going to.
Loosen up.
We can find stuff as we're playing the other minigames and stuff. So I'll go for easiest. Like,
ごっついな。
do we have anything else around? And it's like, when I was looking around at all the other stuff that was there, it's like, okay, well, then we'll do the requests that are
Yes.
inside the areas, because they're going to, like, we don't have to worry about something happening with. Oh, okay, I only got the red ball left. I get this in. This look right to me. It's too far upward. Too far upwards. Don't. No. That's. Yeah. Angle. Give this a go. Anyway.
Great.
Okay, so now we're at a point where we have to. Now we're at the point where we need to select a pocket that we need to pocket the 8-ball in. And we don't lose if we miss it. We just need to pick a pocket. At the moment, we're blocked by the black, blocked by another ball, so I don't think it matters which pocket, because I don't think I'm going to be getting it in. I don't think if there's a way that I can rebound it off of something to get it into one of them. Currently, we're looking at it from. Where's the ball right now? It's over there. I guess I'll just go for this pocket only because I don't know if I can get it from here. I want to see if I can. There's a way to. Don't think there's a way to hit it. Actually, I can hit it this way. I probably should have gone with 8. I just realized this now. I should have gone with 8-ball, the other pocket, the one on the left. That probably would have been a better option. I just realized that now. We still have some time. If at all. I don't know what happens if we pocket his ball if we still lose. I don't think we should. We got the ball in the right pocket, but I have no idea. This is a loss or not. Also, it gets the.
Sorry.
Hold on.
We lose or win? Let's see. I'm assuming we won. So even if we hit the other one in, it's fine. Did get the just now I got the I got to play my play Asia. So I'm gonna open this up and I'll stream code. An easy way to open this. Or just second. I'm gonna take a quick pause just up this open up the I think it's taped. We can just keep full tape, not I thought this might have been plastic. Offload. Go. Should be it's from Play Asia, so this should be I think this is the Phoenix Wright game actually. Should be the Phoenix Wright title. Let's see if it's that. Just open that up. Actually, I don't like Tetris because that's where I showed the other side. Probably would have been better to just get a rubber stamp knife and open it. So you get like one of the corners, which would be fine. So you just grab this thing. And I'll just grab a knife. Open. Alright, I'm back after tangling with the sticky tape and stuff. Yeah, I'm doing well. We just we're playing some pool, and I also opening up a package that we got. Package for another game, so I'm just gonna open it after using some scissors to try and get the. I haven't taken enough of it off. Fine. Almost there. I didn't cut this all the way, but I only need one side open, so I've got another game, so I'm just unboxing that. I'll get right back into the thing, because this is right back into the thing. But I'm doing pretty well. I enjoyed watching your stream from earlier. They got a sticker, but what else is there? Oh, there's like a bunch of other stuff too. Really? Like they gave me like, I don't even remember asking for these. Like, I guess these just come free with the thing. I didn't want stickers and stuff. Oh no, they've given me like they gave me a Joy-Con sticker. Well, they gave me a weirdly they sent me a Joy-Con sticker. I didn't ask for this either. Hopefully they didn't like charge for that because like I don't need like they gave me like some like card. Well, I don't remember asking for that, but yeah, they said it's not a part of the thing anyway. But yeah, we'll just unboxing this and then I'll get back to the thing. Yeah, so this is English version of Ace Attorney Trilogy. PS4, so I'll be going and playing that at some point, all 3 games. So apologize, Ace Attorney, Dual Destinies, and then Spirit of Justice. And I like how they have to advertise on games now that it included some content as originally presented to preserve authenticity. In other words, we kept in some content that might get everyone rolled up and angered if they like get upset. So yeah, it's going pretty well though. Okay, wait. Everyone has to like succumb to this now. 12 gig or more. Yeah. We're getting to a point now where we're getting to a point with games and media and everything now where if you don't conform to a certain standard, your game is going to be like panned by people. Now we're getting to a point where they have to like put this down and say this game was made like ages ago, back in a time when all this stuff didn't really bother people, and then so. All right, that's all done. That's all unboxed. I'm gonna need to make sure that when I buy stuff from this place, I uncheck that. Like, there might have been, maybe they send stickers by mistake, but I don't know. I'll be back in a second. We'll continue with games and. Alright, we're back. So, I just opened the case, and, the game has, 2 covers, so, I bought the English version. I bought the English version to get the English cover and stuff, and then, it ended up coming with, the inlay. The inlay cover is, the Japanese cover, so that's actually, I did that. But, right now we're doing some pool. Just trying to get through all the different versions. Ball is the show the pupil's predicted path, showing it makes this game easier. Yes.
I won't hold back.
Okay, so this is the game where you have to like bounce your ball off. You have to bounce balls off of the other ones to then get points. It's going well. We're still trying to progress through the games and stuff. Like it says, first to 15.
You all right?
The idea is that I need to bounce. Let me just confirm what I'm supposed to do for this particular one. You score points by carrying the cue ball off of the other one. So what we need to do is we need to get our yellow ball to bounce off of this other one and then hit the others. So I think this is like this should work. Or not work. So get missed. What we're supposed to do is just make it so that the other hit our ball off of another one and then them into something else. So that's how you score point. I do remember liking this one once I got
turning
once
up
I
the
understood
heat.
how to do it. We're at the post game now, so we pretty much have a bunch of mini games and a bunch of other content to do. Usually I don't unbox everything on stream, but I figured I wanted to see what it was. It was the Apollo Justice Ace Attorney trilogy.
You're turning up the heat.
I think I might have accidentally like bought stickers with it. I didn't mean to because I didn't remember getting that before. That might have explained why I paid more money for it. I have to recheck all that stuff again. I'm pretty certain I didn't click on any of that.
Hey, loosen up. This would work. I should have gone a little bit further. I don't think that counts. No, I'm pretty certain if they foul, we can line it up wherever we want. You all right?
Just missed it.
Not bad. You're turning up the heat.
That would have been a really easy, like, two.
Hey, loosen up.
It's like that Ubisoft's having like a big event on Twitch because if
Yes.
people are streaming Skull and Bones and stuff, it's like a get a I guess extra I guess.
I'm on fire. Oh.
Happen. This is going kind of slow. I'm not sure how many times I need to win it for. But probably quicker to just win, play,
Not bad.
like one of the other ones. Like, seeing how hard some of the characters, some of the things were on. You know? Not even hard, but just like, I wasn't expecting the challenger to be... I wasn't expecting the beginner mode person to
Great.
put up that much of a challenge. This could work.
Oh.
We only need to win this mode one time. As long as we can score a point, it's fine.
Yes.
That should count it for 2 points, I think. I'm not sure if us hitting... Actually, no. Is us hitting the thing that count as 2?
I'm on fire.
I don't think if the other ones count it, bounce off of each other, I think. Like, if I hit... work this. We'll figure out a way how he's supposed to get multiple. I think it's just get one thing at a time. All the requests that are on the screen are pretty much going around finding certain objects and stuff, but it's like I decided not to go around and grab a lot of those yet because we're probably going to find it as they do other things anyway. And like stuff that's inside, we can go and
Hey,
do that.
loosen up.
We can probably do stuff like that outside.
Great. Oh.
So close to hitting like both of them. Should hit both of them. I think I need to be a little bit too. I need to be a little bit closer.
Naya, you all right? Yes.
Wait for me to like somehow hit the. I was trying to see if there was a way for me to hit all three, but I think I would have needed to.
Oh. Yes.
I think I'll be changing up the game after, changing up the thing that we do after this one. But a bit slow. Long time to. Takes a long time to really like get. It's a lot of just getting one, which is really slow.
Oh.
But yeah, we'll I think this makes a lot more sense for me to do because all the other requests we can't do at the moment, and then the stuff that we've done in here so far is thing we can go into do. I think winning and pool might count as one-shot challenges as well potentially. See.
Yes.
Wait, won that one. It's just it's really slow. Really slow to win.
Sorry.
That should be every type of pool. Got two things there. I'm gonna say no, only because I want to see if the what? Wait, is the what is the Akame Network saying? Also, we have enough to buy that. You're gonna win 3 times at pool. Win so many times at pool, I should say, and then get so many points. Exchange points for the now. Do one-shot challenge. Because I do like these. At least they are different. This one here, we've got a. Oh, I don't like the camera change. I don't like this. Probably not gonna be enough. Too hard. What we need to do is I think we need to hit the yellow ball into the... I don't know why it's from that perspective. I need it to... Hard enough. Oh, it's not hard enough. Only just.
All right.
I want to see if this counts as point. I don't feel like it does, but we'll stage 2. Oh, we need to get the... I see what we've got to do. We've got to get the... We need to get the red ball into the... Odd. We need to get the red ball over the bridge, so we need to hit it hard enough to be able to... Not quite right angle. Bit too far to the left. Now I'm going out too far to the one side. That was better, but it was not hard enough. This is actually really annoying. That one's slightly off, and the black ball's going to get hit, so we can't do it. Way too hard. We're probably going to lose this one. Yeah, I think the issue is the angle. The angle here.
Damn it.
Do we have 10 attempts? That's the... I'll do that. First one's easy. Just a matter of... I don't like why it's changing the camera angle here. It's not... It doesn't look right to me. Get in the right... Oh, that one's... This one here is probably about... Yeah. It needs to be hard... not too hard, because it needs to... Too far. I went too straight. I don't like the curved... I don't like the curved changing here. It's not... I'm not far enough right. I mean, this one here we can do... I can do first try. It's just I need to... I don't like the way the camera is angled. But if the camera was angled a little bit differently, I'd be alright. This next one here, I think we need to... The way that I'm supposed to go is correct.
Alright.
But the way I'm going is correct, but it's It's the angle. So if I look at where it's going to go, it's going to go up. And it's going to hit that to the side. So I don't think that's correct. It's going to go up and hit to the side. That's going to go... up. We have several attempts, so... Go. Don't hit the black ball. There you go. It's a matter of getting the right exact point.
Alright.
Do it. It's all good. This one here, probably got to do it. Oh, we got the stupid angle again. Alright, so we can't touch the black balls. We need to get the... Got a ramp. This one here is... This one here we have a ramp I've got to go over. And then bounce it off the side, get it over the second ramp, over to the next one. We're going to need enough force to get it over the second ramp, and then hope that it hits the other ball. Bounce it over as hard as we can. There. Probably going to be slightly off. We have 8 attempts, so I just want to see how hard we need to hit it. Get it over. Full force is enough to get it over without a breaking thing, but we were too far to the... We're too far to the... went over and it was too far to look. So you have to adjust it to about... here. Try it on the left side. That work. Too far to the left. Or we can just bypass the... I just realized that there, I could bypass that ramp. Nearly got it, but I don't think I'm going to be able to hit the ball here. I think we need to go over the ramp. If you see the ramp, the little ramp there, that's going to lead it right to where the ball was. How do we... That was like we had to be full force for that one. There's our trick shot trophy for that. I want to try the other ones though, because I have been enjoying that.
Alright.
I do like these challenges. See how well we can go. Up for a second. That should be for trick shot, I'm guessing, or completing one of the courses. Did a one-shot challenge on normal. Like I said, we still got hard and the legend difficulty ones. I want to give those a go. These are at least unique compared to the other ones, which aren't. No bad camera perspective, at least. Right, so we've got a... Red ball has to go into that pocket. Can't hit it this way because it's going to. Can't hit it this way because it's going to. Would this work? If I bounce it there, up to there, over to there, down... No, that wouldn't. You'd bounce up, bounce to there, bounce... down? And we have 10 attempts, like I can... Once we figure out what we have to do... That's not gonna work. How do we get to the... How do we get to the red ball? Need to figure out how do we get to the red ball, or bounce it in the way to be able to. It has to go in the golden pocket, so that means we have to figure out a way to get our ball. That might be what we can do. If we bounce it from here down, and then it bounces against the thing, we need to hit that small, the smaller block, and then that will hit the red ball up to the... So it's going to be something around here, maybe. How much force do we need? That's too much. We need to hit the, that little small... We need to hit the little small pocket here. Okay. I knew that we had to hit the smaller one. We were only like one little bit off. That was probably a little bit more luck than anything.
Alright.
We're not going to be able to hit it through the hole here. So that means we need to hit the yellow ball. I need to hit the yellow ball in a way so that it bounces off the... Because we're not allowed to hit the... We're not allowed to hit the black balls whatsoever. So we need to have the yellow ball... The yellow ball needs to hit all those blocks and then hit the red ball to get it in. So if that bounced to... That would bounce down that way to there. I'm trying to imagine how the ball would bounce in my head. This is probably going to hit the black ball with the white. Gonna work. I think I need to be... We can't hit it too far to the... thing is, the white ball is going to hit the... That's the idea. The idea of that works, but we need to make it so that the white ball doesn't hit. I need to be a little bit more softer, but then how much more softer can I go? Not a lot of force is going to be required to get it down there, but the black balls are the issue. What if I hit it direct on? If I hit it directly on, it would then... Oops, we're going to hit the other balls, isn't it? It's the black one, so we can't do anything. That doesn't count. We're not allowed to hit the black balls. We can't hit it this way because it's going to hit into those. For a way that I could get the white ball down this way too. I'm gonna hit that way. I still don't think I could get it in this way because it's gonna... Fairly certain there's no space in here to... Completely blocked off there. Only option I think is doing something like this. Then that means the white ball is going to be away from the The white ball will be away from... The white ball would hopefully be away from the blacks, but... that's gonna... I can get it in, but the issue now is that we have to still stay away from the the black ball. It's gotta be something like this. I think we're gonna probably have to hit it softer, but then that's not gonna travel very well.
Damn it.
What is it then? I'm not seeing something? It's too slow. If we go too slow, the ball's not going to get to the area. If we go too hard, it's going to bounce off and hit the... It's going to bounce off and hit the thing here. Oh, we figured out that it was better to go down this way. Something like this, but now I need to remember what the exact thing that I did was. I'm gonna need to like take a photo of my of the exact thing that I did so that I don't waste. Obviously, I'm wasting attempts here by trying to get it on the right pixel perfect area. Last time I did it with like full force and it was fine. So I think it was also the way that we bounced off of it. A little bit further down. Yeah, we got this via luck last time. It felt like because it bounced off a lot of stuff and then landed in. And I have an idea, but up the bounce to there. Why not? Maybe it's really like have a ruler. Use the ruler to like measure out where I think it's going to get, because that's going to save me a bunch of it. That's close-ish. At least it hit the other one. Part of me thinks I should just use a guide, because I've already gotten past this one. Use a guide to figure out like which exact like area that I had it. Now I'm just I need to get to the next area to be able to think with enough attempts. Whereas here I already got past the first. Close to this. It's a little bit further to the left or the right.
Damn it.
I'm gonna use a guide for this one, because this particular hole, just because I've already done it one time, so I don't feel like doing it again is going to, like, I want to make sure that I'm consistently through it. So I can give the other ones an attempt. I did this one via dumb luck, I think, last time, and I'm trying to practice and figure out where it is, and losing all my attempts before I even get a chance to do the other two. I'd rather at least try and see how I can do the... only gonna be a video, isn't it? We're on normal, so we're on hard one. I got hard on here. It's hard. I wanna do these as. I wanna do these as a thing. The rest of them is just playing on the other one. I wanna at least try and do all of them legitimately. This one here we've already done. It's just I wanna see what the. What was. I want to see what they ended up doing. We're on hard mode 1. Not even any visuals on this copy. They're all doing only normal and hard. Okay, we'll watch a video. Watch a video of hard 1 just so I can remember where where I actually did it. So it's about in line with hard 1 is about in line with about here. About here that they had it. Exact spot, so that's why I'm being annoyed, because exact spot. They've got it spelled in the right spot. They've got it all right. They go about they go a little bit medium, I should say. That's too far because there's no dot. They don't go a full hard shot. They go about yeah. Do something like that. So I think we need to just do that, but harder. The reason is that that's gonna then close. Something like that. And now I've got to figure out what to do with this next one. That's obviously not what they did, had exactly, because it was bouncing off everything, but this next one, I'm still not really sure about the angle. Like, I feel like I've tried everything for this, on this side. It has to be something along... What if it's down this side? If I bounced it, what would happen here is if I bounced it up, it would go bounce, and then it would careen off to the right. Would then mean that it shouldn't hit anything else. And it also pocketed a black ball. I'm gonna cheat on this one. I don't see the solution. I think the solution could be going back, but because we have to go and get the first one correct, and that's already kind of finicky. What did they do for the next one? Why didn't I do that? I thought I tried this already. I thought I tried it from that angle. They're doing it from... Yeah. How come I didn't try that then? I thought I tried it this way. I basically did it like this. How come I didn't try this? I'm fairly certain I tried this, but then what was my issue? Was I hitting it too hard? Really that difficult? Okay, so this one is easy-ish. The sense of if I get it in first try, it's. So that one's a little bit easier than the once you know what to do. That one's a little bit easier than the other one, which is a little bit more random. I don't know why I didn't try that before, unless I thought I did, but then something else happened. I guess I just wasn't looking at it in the right angle. Let's try that. What's the third one gonna? I'm guessing we're not allowed to hit the. Guessing that we're not allowed to hit the yellow balls. But then we are allowed to hit maybe this one, or maybe this one's gonna be like a. It's gonna go along the area, isn't it? This one here is we need to get that over the ramp on top of the thing, and then. Now I'm wasting all my attempts because we're stuck on this one. Gotta do that. So, get the ball on top of the thing, roll it along, and then get it through the middle.
Damn it.
But obviously, there's nothing much that I can do if, like, we only have so many attempts. I have an idea of where we can. I have an idea of what to do. Just gonna be random about whether I get the right, like, this one here is completely up to how the ball decides to go. It's gonna take its time to go in. And not so hard with this one. Like that happens, where it's like, I'm wasting all of my attempts now on this one. This one, I have to move it with the analog stick, and it's so finicky. I'm trying to... The analog stick, it's really finicky with this one. I'm trying to move the analog stick in a way where it's not doing that, but... Okay, I guess I can use the directional button. Even the directional buttons, it's so... I'm trying to push it one time. If I can't get this consistently, I'm just gonna leave. I'll leave it. It's not... Like, I've had this a couple of times, but because the analog stick is... The movement of this one thing is just not... It looks like it's in the right spot. That counts as a foul, because... white ball gone. Now, if I always stay consistent with this one, I wouldn't have wasted 5 attempts.
Alright.
That should be easier. It could go wrong if I'm not careful. Like that. Then like speed, we're slightly off by like one little smidgen, and then that's enough to completely like cost me the. Like that happens, so it's the same thing, but we need to be less hard, I guess. That's not hard enough. It's I didn't even change the... I'm not doing this one. No, just no. Like the consistency with this is, I can get by the first one, you know, if it's right, but then I'll try the legend one, see what that is. I can't even try the legend one. Never mind. No. I'm happy with that. Okay, what's next? Need to get so many points and win 10 times in pool, which, I mean, like, with the challenge one, with the challenge pool, it's like, I just don't think I can be consistently good at it, because it's, even if you have it in the right position, it's like, sometimes you'll be slightly off with everything. That's why we've given up on that. And then everything else is just win 10 times. I forget, but we've already tried we did everything in beginner. And then everything else is just gonna be based on... How did we, can't remember what we actually did. Like, it's saying to win 10 times. But... So we won 9 ball, we won 8 ball, and we won 4 ball. But then we lost rotation, but when I lost rotation, it was because of the, he just ran away with the game at that point.
I won't hold
I suppose
back.
we can just give it a shot. So all we need to do is get points. Get the points, get the remaining points. And then get...
Not bad. You all right?
Like, I can't do legend because I have to unlock legend via hard, and then the hard one's just too inconsistent. With the first one's too inconsistent because of the
Hey,
randomness of where everything hits. The second one is also very inconsistent. I guess we'll try and do, I don't know how many wins we need. We might have to try and go for... It said 10 wins, but then there's another one after that, so I don't know if we have to win all the... I don't know if we have to win all the difficulties or not. Guess I can attempt that. What was that? Like, it's directly stuck right at the thing. This is gonna be a foul. Directly stuck right where that was kind of silly.
You're turning up the heat.
I don't know, considering how difficult the beginner, what's the name one was, I'm not sure how I will go with the other ones.
You alright? Oh. Hmm. まだまだやな。ええぞ。Not bad. Hey, loosen up. Yes.
Thought for a second that was going to be another foul ball. I just realized there's no batting cages. There's no baseball in this game.
Oh.
That's the first time that it hasn't been a baseball in a while. Unless it's in a gin show, but for what's really there. Really good if I got that. Wait, we got a foul? Like, what did I knock in? White ball was still there. Did I hit the wrong coloured ball? Maybe I hit the wrong colour.
Turning up the heat.
Oh, Blood gave up on the other one.
You alright?
Really? Jumped right out of the hole. Right out of the pocket.
まだまだやな。
No, I accept my mistake in the previous one because of
Hey,
like
loosen up.
making too many mistakes. This should actually get both in.
Yes.
Last time what happened, he kind of ran away with the game because I hit a thing by mistake.
You alright? Oh. Hmm. まだまだやな。Hey, loosen up.
Yeah, still gotta get points and still gotta win number of games. I thought that maybe the one-shot thing would have counted as winning some games, but it doesn't. So I guess what I can do is I'll try and just I'll try all the I'll try all the different difficulties. But the difference with the shogi one is you have to win all those shogi matches. I just want shogi stuff counted as The Shogi stuff counted as,
頭だよな。
we did all of the challenge missions you can't do. The, puzzle ones we did already.
ええぞ。Not bad.
The puzzle ones we did already. And then the other Shogi matches weren't needed because it's essentially the same stuff except you play, I guess this is also the same, but it's also because it's required for the thing. So. Shogi, when you have to do all the stuff with the dance, it's like it would have just been.
You all right?
There is a book that gives you the Shogi thing, but it takes forever. It's actually quicker to do it via the automated stuff with the AI. But I only did the one match through there because there was no need to. I did the one match because there was no reason to.
Hey, loosen up.
Wait, that for the requirements. Did Puzzle Shogi, the challenge one you can't really do without things, and then everything else was essentially just fighting a different person of a higher thing. And we wouldn't have got anything for doing so. Here, at least, we're getting points for defeating them. At least trying to, anyway. I guess I can give each one a shot.
I won't hold back.
Assuming that once we get to, like, beginner was already hard in some of the sections, this one here is probably going to be, like, I have no idea what specialty it might be, Akame. We are fighting someone different. I do need to get to 10 wins.
You all right?
Like, this one here is based purely on luck. Like, you have to, you could hit every single ball in and then miss the 9 ball and then the other player gets it in. That's what happened in the game against Surino. We lost because we hit every ball except I think the 6. And then he just like we hit the 9 ball in and then the white ball went in and then he gets to basically put the white ball wherever he wants to. And wins because of that. I'm not sure what I like with when I did that shogi match where we copied the computer's moves and did all that. I just wanted to do that because I wanted to see what it was like, and then it's like, oh, we unlock higher difficulties of that, but we don't get any rewards for beating him, and we also don't get any like there's no Akame point things related to it, so it's just fighting the same thing. Sometimes they're around the same level.
Yes.
I guess what we'll do after this is, not sure how many wins I need. I'll just stick with it until, have been a little bit more to the left. We did get the... As long as we get, well, that was the 9 ball, but I don't think that, I'm pretty certain it's still considered a foul, isn't it? We win if we get the 9 ball, then I don't... The fact that they're showing this makes me think that we win. But...
Sorry.
Yeah, okay. So that's how it works. That means you can still win if there's still balls in the thing and we knock the 9 ball in, then we just win. Doesn't matter. Alright, that's fine.
Right, let's go.
Shogi, all the puzzles are done, all the challenges, and then when I went and did Shogi the first time, I just wanted to see what it was like, show off what it was like, and everything else is just like all those different dans and stuff that you could do, which is essentially higher difficulties, but some of them are already set like that.
You're turning up the heat. Not bad. You all right?
I've also got to consider what else we have to do after this, like, I've done all that I can with the challenge pool, or the one-shot stuff. Once you reach the point values, then we have to just get a certain amount of wins. But, and then from there, we still have darts and pocket circuit. I'm not sure how much better I'm going to be going at pocket circuit, considering we haven't got many more different parts based on what I've already found and completed. So I don't think I don't know how much better. Oh, I aimed for the wrong ball. I think I was supposed to aim for. I didn't even. Somehow I aimed for the wrong ball, man. I thought I was aiming for the purple. I don't know why, unless the purple was disguised behind one of the other ones. Are we gonna cost me now?
You're turning up the heat. Not bad. You're turning up the heat. You all right?
Not sure how much better I can do at pocket circuit. Maybe with the rivals there we can do better because we'll gain maybe more parts, hopefully.
Yes.
Trying to think about what else there is. I need to do shogi. Or we just need to complete so many wins and so many points.
Loosen up.
At least without so many wins and so many points. But if I lose like all the hard matches, I'll probably just leave it because that should be enough points at that point. about... We're gonna hit the balls in it. Oh, he was actually aiming for the... I was trying to aim for the... Yeah, we only have... we have, gotta win so many times. And get so many points. If we get to the point where we don't win against all 4 teams, I'll probably just leave and do something else. If we do win, then I've got darts, which we should be fine with because we do have the good darts. We do have 2 pairs of good darts, actually.
Yes.
Sucks. Like, man, we lose those points. I think that's what we'll do. Because Pocket Circuit, I don't know how far we can go. Darts, we haven't tried all the harder ones yet. What's the other one? And then this here, we've done all the one-shots that we can.
Turning up the heat.
I still need the points, and then I need to get the wins. Which hopefully then give us the point. Although we just got points here for this. I guess it's because we lost.
Nah, damn it.
I want to see how far off we are from, like, how many points is it asking for? Asking for 10,000, so we only just got halfway there. We've got to win so many other times. I don't think. Well, maybe we like, but I could keep repeating easy matches, but at that point, like we're not gaining anything else from it. I guess I'll.
Hold back.
See how far we can go. I know so far I've only done pool, but this is kind of like how it's gonna. Like again, Pocket Circuit's gonna be the same thing. We have to do. It'll be pretty much me trying to do Pocket Circuit as far as I can before continuing on. So my idea is like if I can't beat the previous difficulties, I probably can't beat the harder ones.
You're turning up the heat. Not
This
bad.
time, it's weird because it's like you have to hit a second one to be able to determine which ones you want, because he hit Smalls.
You're turning up the heat.
He hit Smalls once, and then he hit another Small to get guaranteed to do that again, and then now he's...
Not bad.
And even though he hit one of my balls in, he's now... He hit one of his balls in, but he hit
Turning
in
up
one
the
of
heat.
mine as well, so I thought that was a free... I thought that was supposed to be a free shot.
Not
And right
bad.
now he's running the entire table. He's hit every ball in except for... hit every ball in except for one. And we're going to be really
Hey,
behind.
loosen up.
He needs to try and catch up. Then we lose because they pocketed the black ball.
Nah, damn it.
Alright, I think I think I'm gonna move on from... Let's move on from Paul now, because I've lost in all the... We still need like 5,000 points to do it. And it's not like I'm gonna gain anything. So, all those challenges are done. for now. Winning so many times, I guess I could keep repeating beginner matches, but at that point, it's like I don't really think I need the points. I just wanted to, first of all, I wanted to go here to do the others. I want to try and see what the rest of the stuff was like. We hadn't played those other ones yet, and then after we've done that, then darts we're probably gonna have to do a lot for anyway. We tried all the short challenges. I beat everything in beginner at least once. I tried the harder challenges, and then we've been using it. So it's like the only thing left to do would be grinding for points on all with beginner matches, I guess. I'm also kind of doing that as well because we do. I want to see what else we are able to do. We do need. We may need the points for later, but I'm not entirely sure as of yet. I do want to do something else because we have been in pool for like 2 hours. The Pocket Circuit's going to be a long one, but I'm hoping that by beating some of the rivals, we're able to unlock more parts, which then hopefully will give me some more stuff to do. So now we have inside, it's either Pocket Circuit or Sigil Bar. I'm thinking we're going into the bar. Do the some of the requests in there. Oh. The pool place now has another. I guess I should have I should have I thought it was gonna be like the karaoke place where we beat the karaoke guy. We did the thing for the karaoke and then we Hey, I have another favor to ask. Need to become even better at pool now. Could you teach me some more? Seems even more enthusiastic than last time. Suppose there's a few things I can show off. Put a one-shot challenge on normal, 750 points, 40,000 yen. How was I supposed to know that my co-worker's friend would also be a pool expert? I just have to practice until I'm better than him because you showed me something more intense. Unfortunately, I already did this, so we'll have to do it. Guess another way to do it would be to grind one-shot challenges because we can do that too, but do it on normal. Again, easy enough if I get to see where I'm supposed to hit everything. I don't know how many we have to do. Assuming we have to do the entire 3, but... The only things left are wins and points, which I consider these as wins, and that would also have added to that. And then points, where we're going to accrue points just for clearing the stages. This one here is it's where I need to try and remember what we did, because it's too far off. Should have waited. I should have left the bar and then. Should have left the bar and come back. Now I've got to redo this again. Far off right now. Yep, now I'm, hopefully it only counts as me having to do the one, because now I'm, now I can't remember what I did to, I think I need to be a little bit further. That went too, that's correct, we just went too long.
Alright.
This one here was, maybe about here, and then we went like full force, I think. Hope to be it's enough for me to just complete this. Far enough. I don't want to like stuff this up now. That's too far to the left. You go a little bit more. Come on, like, I don't want to have to redo this again. Oh, like, it's the same spot that we...
Damn it.
Hopefully that counts as me completing one. At least I completed one stage. I don't know if that's enough. Otherwise, I have to redo that again. Is that satisfactory enough? It's great, she's gonna nice me this time. Alright, time to practice as hard as I can. Spirit, hope it goes well. Okay, let's see if another one's gonna... It's gonna ask me to do a hard one. I can, because I at least know how to do the first section. Nothing's showing up. So we're gonna go to the bar.
Alright, it worked.
Armor replica. That's actually really good armor. Nothing should have changed in the Akame Network either, I don't think. Really good defense, actually. If I could get, like, the 4th upgrade, it would be good, because I don't want to lose the other stuff. Right, we're gonna go and do darts, which... Yeah, I've already done all the types of darts. Now I just gotta win, so... Now I've gotta win against, Let's go do a bunch of things in here. People in here that we can stuff with. Hey, you there, play some darts with me. Right now? Why me? Looking for darts, buddies. Name's Yada. Well, you just look the part, you know? Got time, come and challenge me. We're already talking like old friends, right? Yada, huh? It's loud, but he doesn't seem like it's a bad guy. Playing a bit of darts with him wouldn't hurt. Friendly game of darts, 200 points, 20,000 yen. Up for some darts, I want to find some pals to play with, and then after we can talk about our strategies and give each other advice. Ain't that sound nice? We'll, challenge him, sure. I want to do center counter, because that's really fun. Like this one.
I won't hold back.
This one at least rewards you for getting into the center, if you're able to get into the center.
Game on. Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, the only things left were the winds. It was only the winds and the other thing left were the winds. Getting the wins and getting the points in full. which I already attempted getting the wins for. Wins we would have gotten through the shop challenges.
You're turning up the heat.
And the points we'd have to coin for. At least this is easy, like darts is
Alright.
Darts is pretty fun to do. We're gonna have to put it's probably gonna be a bit hard by the end because and then we've got several requests in here and then we'll go and do some pocket circuit. Hopefully the rivals hopefully doing the rival stuff is gonna give us a lot of content. Give us more to...
Yeah.
Hopefully the rival stuff is going to give us more to,
Yes.
Hopefully the rival stuff is going to give us what we need. So we can buy more parts and stuff. I'm still having trouble finding stuff as it is.
Okay.
And for darts, we only need to play against each everyone at least once.
Not bad. This will decide it. Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, Shogi's all done. Outside of that challenge thing. All is done outside of the points.
Okay.
And those wins. Darts is pretty much done outside of like these requests, which are probably going to get us what we need to do by fighting all of the things anyway.
I win.
We only need to defeat so many. And we're probably going to get a bunch of them here anyway, because I remember there was multiple requests in this particular area. What a great match, huh? Let's do it again. Maybe if we have some time later.
What do we have here?
Mission for you. Find the flying takoyaki. Huh? Are you telling me takoyaki can fly in Osaka? Great, and if you take a picture of it and show me, then what? Make me happy. I'm sure it'll make you happier too. Then our happiness will spread to the people around us. And everyone in the world will be filled with utter bliss. Now, you know what you have to do. Certainly a cheery one. Well, if I really can flying takoyaki, it couldn't hurt to stop a photo. Find the flying takoyaki 600 points. Urgent, urgent! There's been a flying takoyaki sighting here in Osaka. As soon as humanly possible, obtain photographic evidence and bring it back to me. What, you want a hint? I hear a witness reported seeing it around Shifukusha. I'm guessing that there's going to be more dart stuff that appears when we leave. Come back, because there was several of them that were appearing in the thing. Can't do it right now. Nothing's appearing in the, nothing else is appearing in this area. Check the support map now. Okay, now we've got another one that's in. Sorry, there's another two in here, so we need to go back and forth out of here. Also, we can play Akame in darts. I forgot about that. We can play Akame in darts now, because that lad's being a rival as well. Do that before we leave. There's no one else here. Unless it's referring to her. Can't be you, right? We can play darts against Akame.
Oh.
Play with against Hanamura as well. and Ran. Which one's Ran? I think I already... Did I already play against Ran? I know these are 3 different people, so that would fit. Akame, Ran... Okay, you can play against Akame, Ran, Hanuma, Hammerhead, and then somebody else. That's,
Oh.
Might as well play against every character that's here, just so we can get the data thing out of the way.
Real nice to meet you.
Let's have a fun match. We haven't beaten any of them. Like, Hammerhead, I'm guessing we have to go and unlock in, we probably have to unlock them in, probably have to go to the castle.
Sorry, Joryu, but there's no way I'm losing to you.
I won't hold back. Game on. Yes.
Wouldn't let me fight Hanuma last time. It would only let me do. Unless it was maybe this one we have to do. Maybe it ends in the castle. We can do it against certain people.
Yes.
Damn. Nice.
Not like we have to fight everybody, but.
Hell yeah. Sweet.
She's throwing nothing but bullseyes.
Hell yeah.
Not bad.
Can't throw it. There's no like triple 20s, you know. Maybe I could have challenged Hammerhead like ages ago, but I didn't even realize. I guess maybe when we're back in the castle, we can do that. Maybe he'll give us something.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
Yo. Sweet.
Realized now.
Hell yeah.
I didn't check the. Obviously, when I first got to doing
Sweet.
darts, we
Wouldn't
did it
expect
in
any less.
at the Coliseum area, and then I fought everything that I could there. So I never went back and checked because we'd already done everything there anyway. So now I have. Now I know that you can fight Hammerhead in darts. So we'll do that when we head back.
Yes. Yeah. Yes.
Damn. Nice. Hell yeah. Sweet. Hell yeah.
You're turning up the heat.
We only have to fight the other two.
Ah, son of a...
Hanawa and well, I guess you can't probably. That's probably a post game thing as well. We probably can't beat Hanawa because Anyway, no way, I lost. Disappointing, but here, take this. Someone crush you. We got the Choo Choo Taco Do Takoyaki. We actually got that as a reward. Okay, also, I don't have to get that as a thing anymore.
Oh.
You're gonna have to throw that
It was a
off as
pleasure
well.
to meet you.
Gladly accept your challenge. Let's try this again.
Let's play then. Give me all you've got. Game on. Yes. Yeah.
Really bad one, but still got a good point.
Beautiful.
That one wasn't off. If the other one wasn't off, we would have got 1800, I reckon.
There we go. There we go. Wouldn't expect any less.
Yeah, I think that's good. Done what we did with. I think that's good that I've done what I have with. Like I've gone as far as I want to with.
Yeah.
Gone as far as I would like with pool now, and then like with darts we only just need to.
Yes.
I want to go for 1800. Now I can get it. I get it?
Yeah. Nicely done.
Yeah, we gone as far as I want with Shogi. I've gone as far as I want with Paul because it's just pins and point. This one here, all we need to do is beat Ran. Then we'll have all the darts people beat. But when I do go back to the Coliseum, I will. I'll see if we can fight Hammerhead there. There'll be a lot of stuff that we have to do in the Coliseum, I think.
This will decide it.
Wrap up sub-stories and stuff.
Yes. Yeah.
Knew I was off there, I should have just waited.
Yes. Beautiful.
He can't win anyway, because he'd need 1800 points. That will put him lower than 5,000.
There we go. There we go. Not bad. I win. Ah, it's no surprise.
Was it a match for you? Please take this, I'll see you around. Or Joker card, okay, so that's going to be useful for betting and stuff. Ran is the last one we have to face, and then we will get out of here and go to some pocket
Time
circuit.
for some pocket circuit.
Grant, this with all I've got, Joria chat. Oh, that's who Ran is. That's right. Ran is the pocket circuit lady. That was what I saw, I think, last time. So I was like, why can't we play darts with Akame? It's like, it's because, we didn't unlock it.
Let's do it, Joryu-kun.
I won't hold back.
This should be the last, like, fight ball apart from the two Hammerhead and the one we haven't seen yet.
Yes. Yeah. Yes.
Amazing! Oh no!
Oh, she's way off.
Alright! Oh!
Not bad.
Okay, so I was expecting her to be around the same as the others.
This will decide it.
Somehow we still got them.
Alright! Oh-hoo!
Oh, she's using it. That's interesting. So
Alright!
she's doing as poorly as she is, and she's using the forks as darts, and yet those are an S rank.
All right.
Yeah, I feel like no matter how bad we would do here, we could probably still win.
Yes.
Right, I shouldn't probably say that because it's still
Yeah.
like with a decent score, we shouldn't be that far off.
Yes.
Amazing! What? Oh! Alright!
Not bad. I win.
Shoot, I lost!
Game shot.
I lost here. Take this in exchange for a great match. Call me again. Center Stripe. That's a pocket circuit decal. That's all of them done. Now I have no idea what we're going to be doing. Darts is done, I think, for now. I fought enough. I think I fought 6. And 1 against all of them. There is, all the dart stuff is done. We haven't won against everybody, but like if I find Hammerhead, I can do that, and then so nothing else that's around here is from minigames. So go to Pocket Circuit and see what we can do there. We can challenge rivals now, but then we also need... There's like a bunch of like stuff in there that we can do as well. She wanted a photo of something to do inside. Kids playing in the Pocket Circuit. Okay. Was there someone else who wanted a photo of something? So we got all these help wanted requests, which is essentially, hey, fight the rival. Just up with all the rivals, and we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of these to do. I gotta take photos for the... Take a photo inside here. This is gonna be, like... I imagine, like, if this is gonna be, like, all of tomorrow's stream, potentially. Just doing all the Pocket Circuit stuff, seeing, how we can go. Photograph was asked for, should report back. So that means that's sorted out. I don't know if, like, I have to go around and... talk to everyone. We can't go into here yet, we have to, we have to prove our skills to Ranchan first, which is, I'm fairly certain, like everything else. Richard said, Hammerhead, the iron arm of talk to the rival list.
Welcome to CourStar.
To see you, Jory-kun. What'll it be today? So we can't do any more races or stuff yet because I don't have things. So let's try the rival matches. If we can beat the rival matches, it means that I can at least unlock some other stuff, and then we can come back when we get better. Hopefully we can get more parts by beating the rivals. You face off against a familiar face. Looking forward to a heated battle. See who we have access to. We should have everyone, I would think. I can't enter any races because we have to win. So I got everybody. And Akame, the wrestling red arrow. 113.5 meters, laps 18. Joyu played, made her want to get behind the wheel herself. She's new to Pocket Circuit, but was able to make use of her skills as an informant to arrive perfectly prepared with her exhaustively researched customization. Will this red arrow whistle its way here across the 50,000 PP for beating her. We're gonna beat a rival, I just mentioned. After sharing his hobby of Pocket Circuit racing with his girlfriend, she immediately outpaced him and he lost any chance of victory, yet true to his innate positive nature, he takes this as evidence of his own talent for spotting talent. That said, it does bear mentioning that he has some talent of his own. There's 189.9 meters, 12 laps, 30,000 for that. Natural-born collector who's been amassing Pocket Circuit parts since he was a kid, this racer has got an impressive collection of parts, but not much hands-on experience, so he isn't very confident in his presentation. 8 laps, 205.8. This lives by a simple rule: power is everything. During school tests, she races so hard she tears through the paper. During online games, she always mains the most OP characters. But just as you'd expect, her Pocket Circuit car is a veritable powerhouse. Watch it plow ahead of powerful. Hopefully these unlocks some parts, because we definitely could use those. Katsuyuki, this guy claims everything at Pocket Circuit can be understood by looking at the numbers. Who knows if that's true, but if his impressive cornering skills are any indication, then he could be onto something. Sadly, his success comes with sacrifice. Pierce has been so utterly absorbed in Pocket Circuit that his girlfriend eventually left him. 35.1 thing. Well, plus dynamic curve, which this is a superfan turned racer. Her customizations are based on what she's learned while reading manga, so she occasionally surprised by how different the real deal is compared to what she's read. That said, her fundamentals are on point. Underestimate her, and you may get the rug pulled out from under. Whatever you're into, be serious about it, is this racer's family motto. She's an only child, and it's clear the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. This third-gen races lives up to her motto by putting her whole heart in Pocket Circuit. After much refinement, trial and error, her custom car is ready for action. Check out her heavy ride. It's built with downforce in mind. 178.6 as well. This is a tough fighter who's quite proud of his power. His mind-boggling muscles make for a menacing strike, that's for sure. At least that's how it is when he's at the Coliseum. But for Pocket Circuit, he's lugged his very own clumsy custom CourStar to race against his Anarchy hero. 180 meters, 8 laps. I'm really hoping that we do unlock something. So that's an ultra slope plus jump section. Because we might be able to at least beat some of the 2-star ones, but the 3-star ones are probably going to be difficult. This former racer got back into the game after spotting a Pocket Circuit frame in a toy section. He used to race back in the day, so finding the frame got him feeling nostalgic. Before he knew it, he was racing again. The guy doesn't really remember how to customize, but he's in it for the fun of the sport. 20.9 centimeters, 12 laps. This one's a bit of a newbie racer. She started Pocket Circuit pretty recently. This, in fact, coupled with her demeanor, has made many folks believe they're the only one who spied her charms. Funny though, because she seems completely oblivious of this fact. She's ready to take on anyone in the beginner leagues. And then, he doesn't know much about customs, but he's got enthusiasm in spades. His pride and joy. Pocket Circuit car is just itching to get back in the track. Got a kid for his birthday, and it was a real challenge to set up. Now he's looking for Pocket Circuit pals to pop into the ready together. So some of these earlier ones I think we can beat, but the other ones I'm not really sure. Let's just go with what we're currently using and see how it goes.
This one's a doozy to
Hopefully this unlocks a bunch of Because like in Yakuza 0 and stuff, there were sub-stories tied to each rival, but here there's just the rest of it.
You got this. Golem Jaguar.
Let's see how much,
This challenger is
how far we
studying
can
to fill the
go.
title of Pocket Circuit Professor. Do their book smarts translate to the track? Pay special attention to Joryu-kun racing in the blue lane. Our challenger will be racing in the red lane. I'm expecting great things. Get set.
You ready?
Go!
Let's go.
I'm not even gonna bother about using the boost, I don't think.
Waiting for this. A powerful boost from Joryu-kun.
Looking good here.
Okay, we already wiped them out, so yeah, this is an easy race.
Burn some
Who
rubber.
will make it
Worry
to the
about.
finish line? His determination to stay ahead is
Hopefully these unlock some more parts, because if it does, then we
Keep this up.
if it unlocks more parts, we can then hopefully use those to customize to get better in
This is Pocket
the other races, which we will need to use a guide for.
We're at the final lap.
Just because I haven't got everything.
This build is
The cars are stepping.
Yeah.
Joryu-kun confidently finishes first. A testament to his skill.
Do have all the rivals up there.
The winner of our one-on-one race is Joryu-kun. Congratulations.
We have plenty of points, so. Oh, I lost. It did go easy on a beginner, huh? Look how an old man's supposed to act. Race me again sometime and I'll beat you. Get a bunch of points for that. Don't know if the parts increase. Be nice if it did.
Make yourself comfortable.
I don't need any of these parts.
Thank
I
you
think
for
I will
coming.
just leave it. We need to. I probably need better
Welcome to
something
CourStar.
else. Just try all the rival matches, as best as we can. Yeah, we beat you. Let's just use the. I think they're using very similar. They're fighting on the same similar tracks, so
Cars. Who's got the best
we'll just keep what we're using and see if that is enough.
You got this. Golem Jaguar.
Like, we're probably ain't gonna get so far.
Today's challenger is known for their formidable skills. How will Joryu-kun proceed? Pay special attention to Joryu-kun racing in the blue lane. Our challenger will be racing in the red lane. Now, let's get this race started. Get set.
You ready?
Go!
Let's go.
Probably don't need to use the boost, but
Walk closely. It's a boost. Accelerate towards victory. Whoa! It's gonna launch. Joryu-kun just barely holds on. Don't let your guard down.
This build is coming.
Who will make it to the finish
I
line?
was gonna say we knocked them out of the race.
The race is going smoothly.
Like some of the early ones, like the 2-star ones, I think we should be okay with because we at least completed those with what we had. So let's see what last
This
one.
build is coming.
The sound of roaring engines fills the air.
Let's
Don't
keep
count
this
your
up.
chickens till they hatch. The cars are steadily making their way through the course.
Let's keep this up.
We're at the final lap. The race is going
Looking good
smoothly.
here.
Joryu-kun confidently finishes first. A testament to his skill. That was a toughie, but Joryu-kun really showed the race who's boss. How awesome!
Yes.
I lost. You're really tough, mister. You teach me some techniques next time, okay? I'll make my next race even more fun. 600 points for that. Second. something. Still no new parts, unfortunately. We'll just keep going with the car that we have, and then when I have to change the thing up, I'll change it up. I think we can only go, we'll only be able to go so far with this. Yeah, they're all asking for 20 costs, so I think using the car that we have should just get us through. At least a little bit. Like this one here we're gonna have to change just because we're gonna have to change this one up just barely so we have to change it because of the slope. So I do have a guide for this particular course. Hoping that they would unlock more parts, but I think they're all locked behind completing the other ones.
Do their book smarts translate to the track? Pay special attention to Joryukun.
But we did get some extra parts elsewhere, so maybe I can use them.
Win or lose, no hard feelings. Get set.
I've got this.
Joryukun flew out of the gate.
I'm still not sure where the best place to do the.
Let's keep this up.
I've got 2 boosts here. I think the best place is like. Oh man.
Accelerate towards victory. You'll fall out before at this rate. Joryukun just barely holds on.
Now that's
The
speed.
sound of roaring engines fills the air. The
Let's
race
keep
is
this up.
going smoothly. Will it happen? It's a boost. Whoa! Is it all over?
Realize that we're going. I didn't realize that we were going over that. Okay, so I can't do it on that. I have to do it. I didn't realize we were about to go over that area.
Joryukun is
Or we were
on.
going straight through.
Let's hear it for both racers. They deserve a round of thunder.
Now I don't know what happens if we wipe them out and then we win, and then we get wiped out. Do we still win by default because we lasted more laps?
Thanks for stopping by. Welcome to
And my mistake there was the I used the boost in the wrong area because used in the right area, but I didn't realize that we were going over the thing like
This
that.
course has been worn smooth by countless cars. Who's got the best strategy today? This course is a king of sharp turns. Don't let your guard down, or you'll fly off the track.
Let's do this. Golem Jaguar.
This challenger built their specially designed car with a group of pals. Will the power of friendship defeat Joryukun? Pay special attention to Joryukun racing in the blue lane. Our challenger will be racing in the red lane. Now, let's get this race started. Get
You
set.
ready?
Guess I could use it here, but then I feel like that's a waste because we can just
Don't count your chickens till they're hatched.
Nothing stopping.
This is taking your chances. Joryukun hits the boost. Can you hold your ground? Witness Joryukun's fighting spirit.
I think
Chickens till they're
That's what
hatched.
I'm talking about.
next
The race is going
leave
smooth.
the thing alone. Don't touch the boost here because we're gonna go over
Don't count
the
your chickens till they're hatched.
thing and then we can use it on the next lap.
Remember, it's all about sticking that landing.
Now that's speed.
The cars are steadily making the way. A powerful boost from Joryukun. Whoa! It's gonna launch. Jump wall. Joryukun's immense passion is powering his car. Joryukun
Wasn't expecting that to happen.
holds on.
We might be able to chase him down. We're about halfway through the race, so I think we're still fine.
Who will make it to the finish line?
Not having a lot of trouble with getting over the curves.
Don't let your guard
As long as we
down.
keep close enough to him, it should be okay.
The cars are steadily making their way through the course.
That's it.
fills the air.
Nothing stopped.
He might slowly be catching up to us, but I don't think he's getting. I don't think he's catching up fast enough to be able to overtake us.
Lead on the other racers. This is Pocket Circuit.
Let's keep this up.
Anything can happen. The race is going smoothly.
Nothing stopped.
Who will make it to the finish line? Don't count your chickens till they're hatched. Who will make it to the finish line?
Looking good here.
Don't count your chickens till they're hatched.
This one's over. We won
We're at
this
the
one.
final lap.
Like, he can't catch up to us, and we're not slowing down enough to the point where birds are gonna do us in. That was good.
Congratulations!
The issue is that I'm gonna get to a point where we don't have enough. I don't have enough points.
Congratulations!
I don't have enough points to be able to collect the, what is it called? Not enough points to collect the where is okay, we need to win 3 rival matches, and then we have to do the get to the master circuit. I can beat the rivals, which is fine, but I can't beat the, like, I need better parts to get through some of those other sections, because we have everything else, which is fine, but we don't have I'm missing, like, one part. Dang, I lost, you're really good at this, you know? Reminds me of a scene in an anime I used to like. Next time, let me be the protagonist. I'll just keep doing the rival races, and then see if the parts, we've gained any new parts that might be able to help us out.
This course has been worn.
At least I know that I can beat some of these.
Who's got the best strategy?
This one might be trouble, but you know, I can do it right as the boost can be done right after the.
Make sure you don't fly off on the way down.
Let's do this! Golem Jaguar!
Today's challenger has been crushing pocket circuit tournaments nationwide. Will Joryu-kun rise?
There's so much stuff at the Coliseum that we have to do, like rank up all the bond with the Joryu members, complete silver and gold rank and thing rank fights, complete the get enough of the people recruited. It's a lot of the stuff is going to be tied to that. Oh, you are being left in the dust.
Who will make it to the finish line?
Okay, I don't think we need to even bother using the boost. We do have at least one.
Prove the key to victory. You'll fall out of course at this rate. Oh, it's bound to
Okay. That's why we don't use the boost. Like, no need to use the boost here. His car was going so slow that I don't think we need to bother with using the boost. His car's going really, really slow. Yeah, I'm not gonna bother using the boost whatsoever. Let's just use the
Crying out loud. The heck just happened?
let's just use the normal like our car's going much faster than his, so I think we're just we just let the race play out.
This course never fails to produce a dramatic race, so it's a favorite of mine. Will we see another miraculous comeback this time? This course's slopes loom like a real mountain. Make sure you don't fly off on the way down.
You got this! Golem Jaguar!
Admiration for a manga protagonist inspired this challenger to race. Will we witness a storybook ending? Pay special attention to Joryu-kun racing in the blue lane. Our challenger will be racing in the red lane. Now, let's get this race started.
I've got her on the heat.
Go!
Let's go!
Joryu-kun flew out of the gate.
I think we just let it happen. We just let the
This is Pocket Circuit. Anything can
This
happen.
build is tough.
let the race occur.
The race is going smoothly.
Burn some rubber out there.
Don't count your chickens till they hatch.
That's
This
what I'm
Unless his top speed is higher than ours, don't see him catching up to
Just
us.
don't fall off the course, racers.
Yes, that's it.
The race is going smoothly.
If I really need to, I do
Who
have
will
the
make it to
boost.
the finish
Yes,
line?
that's it.
Joryu nails a clean landing. What astonishing speed!
I think the reason why we couldn't pass the
The race is heading
horse
to
on the
second
other
round.
one was because there was one racer that was
This is
faster
Pocket
than
Circuit. Anything can
there was
happen.
one racer that was faster than us by thinking. The other two we could pass, but the
Don't let
like, I
it
could
go.
try this one again.
Nothing stopping.
The cars are steadily making their way through the course.
Now that's speed.
Who will make it to the finish line? We're at the final lap.
Burn some rubber out there.
The cars are steadily making their way through the course. Joryu nails a clean landing.
We were about to overtake him.
Joryu
Like if we had the boost there, we would have been able to overtake him. If I used the boost, we would have been able to knock him right out of the race.
That was a toughie, but Joryu really showed the race who's boss. How awesome!
Yes.
Like, lose this one. Can't believe you all this got a pocket circuit too. Right, I bought this part, but I'm not using it on my car. So I'll give it to you then. Thank you. Oh, it's just a essence of decals. Anything you can't do, Anarchy. My respect for you just keeps growing. I was hoping he was going to give me a part that would actually, like, improve the car, but... If you ever feel up to racing again, please invite me. I'm looking forward. I was hoping it was going to be a, an actual part that would have had some use to it.
Welcome to CourStar.
I'm fairly certain that if I go rival race, it's going to be the... If I repeat that race again, I'm certain that this car isn't going to win. The ultra slope jump section, 180 meters.
Thanks for stopping.
If I've got that one, if that's the one that's...
Welcome to CourStar.
I'm fairly certain that there's one that I'm... That might be the one that I haven't beaten yet. No, it's actually not. It's actually a different race. This one is... I want it. Okay, so they're actually racing on different... Never mind. They're racing on different tracks. That explains why we're doing so well. Because the tracks are different. Some of the ones that we've done. This one's similar to something we have done before, so have to change it up.
This course has been worn smooth by countless cars. Who's got the best
I can't remember which one we were stuck on. It may have been this one. But we haven't actually tried it yet, so go.
Don't underestimate the grass. Rush past it before it saps your speed.
You got this. Golem Jaguar.
This challenger is an office worker who devotes their salary to parts. Can money really buy success? Pay special attention to Joryu-kun racing in the blue lane. Our challenger will be racing in the red lane. A heated race begins. Get set.
I've got this.
Go!
Let's go.
Okay, we're outclassed.
Off the late start.
We're gonna have to change cars
Not
Who
doing
will
well.
make it to the finish line?
at this point.
Don't count your chickens till they
I'm just
hatch.
getting started.
I guess while I'm here, I can load up the
The race
what
is
is it?
going smoothly.
That's what I'm talking about.
The sound of roaring engines fills.
Fairly certain the rivals are.
Burn
Who
some
will
rubber
make it
out
to the
there.
finish line? The car
There's actually way more rivals that we haven't got yet because you've got to beat the Grandmaster, Expert Cup. complete certain races to get gold ranks as well. There's actually even more people that we can race as rivals.
This isn't over yet.
Who knows what will happen next? The race is heading into its
Not
second
doing well
half.
here.
One here, I think we can mount ready
Don't
for.
count your chickens till they hatch.
Everything else after this point is going to be difficult.
Don't let your guard down.
And unfortunately, I don't have the right motor.
Just don't fall
I'm
off
just
the
getting
course,
started.
racers. This is
It might be a bit different when it comes to the rivals. The only reason I say this is because it's only us in the race, so if we're able to wipe them out, then that's not going to be as big
This
of a
isn't
deal.
over
But
yet.
who will make it to the finish line.
we're actually not that far behind compared to
The cars are
This
steadily
isn't
making
over
their
yet.
way
everything
to
else.
the
It's just we were getting out
final lap.
pace. I guess I could have used the.
Jordan boosts for a comeback. Whoa! Is it
Keep it together.
I don't think this was going to be tough
Jordan
anyway.
seemed like he would. Whoa!
Keep it together.
Balance is broken. Will it recover? Whoa! Balance is broken. Will it recover? Jordan is back in the race. Jordan
Wouldn't have been enough anyway. We almost
grabs and clears
made
the
it, but
course.
wouldn't have been enough. Right, so I'll try the. Pretty sure this was one of the races that we got stuck on, so I might be able to change. We're not that far behind, to be honest. So changing up one thing might actually
Crying out loud.
see if
What just happened?
see what parts we've got. If I have to come back and get parts, we'll
Welcome to CourStar.
need to customize first. I think it was after Hammerhead. We beat Hammerhead. He was so it's Kazuko that we've got to beat. Tires, we have extra spike. Frame is super balanced. This is extra balanced, so I'm thinking that's better than the super balance. If it's super balance would appear, I guess, somewhere else. So let's try extra balance. That's new. Then the motor, the motor is the issue. They want High Torque Mark II. I'm thinking keeping what it is. Gears, we have extra balance. And then batteries, high speed. This would be better because it's 28 and 27. Like, if I have the 40, like, yeah, it goes to 40, but its max is only 20. This is 25 and then had 35. This is a little bit closer, so it's going to maintain its top speed and faster, I think, so that might be better to do. There should be no side stabilizer and no suspension. Have some decals as well. Thank you, people. The colors. You know what? I think that's good. Let's I think we can beat Cuz. I think we can beat this one. It's the one that's after this that we can't beat.
Welcome to CourStar.
I think the one after this race is the one that we can't do. Again, I'm gonna give it a shot with the. Give it a shot with what we currently have. See how that goes. Like I am missing parts, and if I can beat something, then I guess we'll see how that goes. This
Never fails to
I think we did beat this course. It's the next one that we didn't.
Will we see another
I'm looking at the specs that we use, and it's like it's I don't have a good motor, but
Don't underestimate the grass. Rush past
I also need to figure out when the
speed.
best spot would be to.
Let's do this.
I think the best spot to do it is when we know we're getting the
new
loop,
challenger was unbeatable in their hometown.
so that we get a little bit of and we'll use it down the line. That way it boosts down this, boosts down the loop, and then hopefully slows down enough.
A heated race begins.
I've got this. Let's go.
I'm gonna keep my hand on. Gonna keep my hand on the boost just in case something happens, but if nothing happens, I think we'll just leave it because this seems to be working out.
Don't count your chickens till they hatch. The race is going smoothly.
I'm not gonna use my boost, I don't think, until it's absolute. Because of how far ahead we are, I don't think I want to risk it.
Go full throttle.
Considering he went through the loop and now we're going through it.
Jorgensen's car runs the loop in spectacular
Let's keep this up.
fashion. Mind the grass. Jorgensen's custom tuning cuts through the grass like it's butter.
One thing we were missing just one part.
No one can seem to catch up. The race is heading into its second half. This is Pocket Circuit. Anything could happen. The cars are steadily making their way through the course.
This build is coming.
Jorgensen
Oh, he caught up. He finally caught up. And now I need to consider using the boost. I probably use it the next. Lap.
will make it to the finish line.
I didn't realize he was catching up that quickly.
Just don't fall off the course,
I'm just
racers.
getting
But
started.
he's actually a little bit further off than we are.
This is what you're waiting for.
Have to do this.
Jorgensen boosts for a comeback. We're at the final lap. Jorgensen's car runs the
And
loop in
lose,
spectacular
right?
fashion.
Not doing well.
Mind the grass. Jorgensen's custom tuning
Okay, I wasn't expecting him to. Wouldn't have mattered anyway, even if I think so. We're just slightly slower than him.
Jorgensen finishes in second place.
We're just only slightly slower. We were ahead of him for most of the race, but he eventually caught up to us. I probably should have considered using the boost sooner.
Let's hear it for both racers.
We were ahead by a good amount, but then
Crying out loud.
we have beaten this one. That's the thing. I know that I have beaten this one because of the. We got up to the one that required Godspeed gears.
Welcome to
But this
CourStar.
combination should still work if I get the right, this customization should work if we get the right motor. Everything else we have, I don't know. So, if I go to Balance Swing Plus, that's stability that slows down on corners. This one, stability that slows down on corners. Yeah, so I've got, this should be much better than what those are. The tires are extra spiked. The gears are extra balanced. The battery is high speed. But the only thing I can change is the motor. So I can either be... So maybe doing... Instead of 2827, we can try 2535. See if that makes any difference. If that doesn't work, then I will have to probably come back. Might give the Shiori one a shot as well. But I have beaten this one, I know that I have, because I got by it somehow, so there's something that's not working out as well. Oh, I gotta remember I can customize before the race. So if the power motor doesn't work here, I will leave to go and, because the only other thing I can try is see if I can get by any of the other races.
Over this course. You'll need top speed to clear it.
You got this.
But I still think I'm missing the gears.
Today's rival jogs by the riverbed alongside their car. Let's see
I need a
how
better
the track
motor,
pays
maybe.
off. Pay special attention to Joryu-kun racing in the blue lane. Our challenger will be racing in the red lane. The race starts soon. Better focus up, racers. Get set.
I've got this.
Go!
Let's go.
Joryu-kun flew out of the
We start off the race well and truly ahead of him.
Don't count your chickens till they hatch.
Let's keep this up.
The
Then eventually,
fills the air.
This build.
eventually they catch up.
Who will make it to the
So maybe it's just a better placement of my boost.
This is
Looking
Pocket
good here.
Circuit. Anything can happen. The race is going smoothly.
Let's keep this up.
Just don't fall off the course, racers. Joryu-kun hits the boom. Joryu-kun's car runs the loop in spectacular fashion.
That time it didn't fly off the track.
Joryu-kun nails a clean landing. What
Now we're about, what, half a car in front in terms of race. Still got a, so maybe it was just me not putting it in a good spot.
This build is coming.
This is Pocket Circuit. Anything could happen.
Well, I'm noticing now our speed is really slowing down in the
Build is coming.
grass areas. That's versus before where it was cutting through it really finely.
This build is coming.
The cars are steadily making their way through the course.
But we've got to still do the loop, and he's just done the loop, so if he catches up to us, it's over.
The race is going
Okay,
smoothly.
okay, so even with that motor, I don't know how I got by it originally.
We're at the final lap.
I don't know what I did.
Not doing well here.
Somehow he got by it.
Runs the loop in spectacular fashion.
Somehow we got by this in the other time, but we didn't get by it. We can't get by it here with the specs that I'm using.
Custom tuning cuts through the grass like it's butter. A jump loops ahead.
This isn't over yet.
Joryu-kun nails a clean. Joryu-kun finishes in second place. Congrats on clearing the course.
Maybe it's the frame. Maybe it is the frame.
Let's hear it for both racers. They deserve a
I don't know what the difference between the flame. I don't know what the difference between the frame that we have here and the frame that we have in. Like extra balance sounds better than super balance. That's why I used it. So maybe it's got maybe that it's the weights. I don't know. I might have something that's of an equivalent that I can.
Welcome to
Right.
CourStar.
That's not that. Have a look. So playing super balanced. Something that we did on the car made it so we could win. So currently we're looking for something that improves stability but slows down on corners. Balanced frame is adding weight, so that's not going to be useful. Less weight is better. Improves stability but slows you down. Vent speed also causes reduces stability. This increases, the thing is that this increases stability but then weighs us down more. Must have been some way that I was able to get by it because I beat it in the other. I beat it in the other one. This adds nothing. It doesn't. It just makes it weigh more, which means it's going to. By weighing more, it means it's going to be slower. We already tried. We did try this. Maybe it was. What if I tried this, but then I changed the frame? No, that doesn't do anything either. Somehow got by this one, and I don't know how we did it. I'm looking at all the specs that we used, and apart from the motor, everything's the same. So that means the problem is the motor. I would think. Well, the frame is also good, but I feel like the extra thing frame is. If I put this on, the extra balanced frame should be just a straight. Yeah, it's the exact same thing with less weight, so that's why it's a complete upgrade. So yeah, it does the same thing but it has less weight. So that means that this is an upgrade to what I would normally have. The gears are extra balanced, and then the high-speed battery. So the motor is the problem, but I don't know if I have anything that's. straight downgrade. And then all the rest of these are also downgrades. I don't know how I got by it originally. We've got all these other rivals. But obviously, like, we're gonna get outclassed by them, I can guarantee you. But, like, I can at least give them a try and see how they see what I'm dealing with.
This course has been worn smooth by countless.
Because I may have parts that I can use for these, but it's just a matter of like, at least with the rivals, I can do them in at any point in unlocking them. The problem with the other stuff is that I need to go so far. I need to go so far, and then complete the next race. Every time you complete a race, you need to go and do that. So
I'm expecting great things.
You ready? Let's go.
give all the rival races a go, and then yeah, this one here I remember doing. This is the one that I remember doing, but the issue is that we're flying off the course.
I don't believe
So
this.
somehow I got past the previous course, but using what they have, it's not working. So I don't know how I did it.
Let's hear it for both racers. They deserve a round of thunderous applause.
Especially since by having it be lighter would mean that we should be going faster.
I know, wow.
Would actually help out quite a bit.
Thanks for stopping by.
What is it that they want from
To
this?
CourStar.
Because I'm at the point now where I don't think I can beat the rest of them. Jury wants extra low. Yeah, I remember. So I beat the Carsco track, but I can't beat Carsco themselves. So maybe Carsco just goes faster than some of the other cars on the track. That might be what it is. Maybe the rivals go faster in certain areas. So if I do extra low, frame is extra rocket, motor is extra power, front speed gears, which we have, and then regular battery, and light suspension. So if we can get by the rival race, we should be able to get by the regular race with this, because I have all the specs. I just checked. I have all of the specs. It might just be where we have to do the boost before we hit the loop the first time.
You got this. Golem Jaguar.
Today's rival jogs by the riverbed alongside their car. Let's
So
see
green
how
lane
they
is the
go.
thing, so we're going to be doing it on
Special
lap
attention to Joryukun
3 or 4, I
racing in
think.
the blue lane. Our challenger will be racing
Keep an
in the
eye on
red
that.
lane.
So if we win this one, we should be able to go back to entering the race.
Let's go.
Joryukun got off to a late start. Don't let your guard down.
Not doing well here.
Joryukun
my
has finally cleared
Right,
the
this one. Okay, this works then.
block curve.
So why didn't it work when I first wrote it?
Who will make it to the finish line?
So we should go back and enter the race for the other.
Just
other
a
one.
ball for the course racers.
It's weird. I can get by this one now, but I cannot get by the. I could not get by the.
Don't let your guard down. Joryukun flies full throttle through the cars. Joryukun leads the pack. The race is heading into
Very weird. I can't get by the Kazuko race, but I can get by this one, which I was stuck on in the normal story section. So I guess what I should do is do this one again with the.
Cars are steadily making their way through the course.
Do this again with the.
Don't let your guard down.
Current race.
The cars are steadily making their way through the course. We're at the final lap.
Burn some rubber out there.
The sound of roaring engines fills the air.
We just want. I'll use this car for the.
The cars are steadily.
I'll use this car for the previous rival race as well, just to see if it's enough.
Congratulations!
it might just work.
That was a toughie, but Joryu-kun really showed the
Yeah,
race
I- It's so weird. I was able to get by one, but not the other.
Yes.
Shipping the cringiest pairing, you're totally forcing it on me. You're a pushy pocket circuit chipper, aren't you? But to be honest, I'm starting to feel dig your ship a little bit. Don't mind if I have the same OTP, do you? Okay, we have to check something. First of all, let's see if we can beat the rival race previously to this one with this car. If we can't, then maybe a modification of it will work. Then we have to check to see if we can beat the rival, beat the... Like, this one's probably not going to work because of the tires, but I can also probably change the tires too.
Will we see another miraculous comeback this time?
I just want to give this a... I'm going to give this a try. Something's going weird. We got past this without trouble in the other one,
Need to clear it.
but then we got by the other ones. It's just really weird.
Our new challenger was unbeatable in their hometown. Can they maintain their winning streak on?
Was that your first emote? Did you just make your first emote? You just made your first emote, did you? That looks really cool. I like that one. Are you gonna do like all different chess pieces?
I've got this.
These look really good. Hang on a second, we're not gonna get by this one.
The car seems dead in the water.
Might be able to change something.
Keep it together.
Is this the end? Joryukun's car lost some speed, but his efforts are getting it ramped up again. Who will make it to the finish line? It's stalling. Is this the end?
Okay, so I think we can make a modification and get by this one.
Whoa! It's stalling. Is this the end? The car seems dead in the water, but perseverance brought it back.
I like those emotes. They look pretty nice.
Who will? Whoa! It's stalling. Is this the end? The car seems dead in the water, but perseverance. I can't believe it.
Okay. Yeah, the reason we failed this one was because of the tires.
I don't believe this.
Joryukun is
don't believe
unable to
this.
move and leads the race.
Oh, the chess piece is your first one. Yeah, that looks. I like that. That looks nice in the. That looks really good.
Let's hear it for both racers. They deserve a round of thunderous applause.
Crying out loud.
The heck just happened?
It's nice to have. I like the emote. They look good.
Thanks for stopping.
Give it a few things.
Welcome to CourStar.
Alright, I know I can get past this rival match. Because we got by it in the previous story match, so I should be able to modify the car, and it should be... If I change the tires to this, it's going to make grassy terrains better. Frame is making cornering speed better. Motor is powerful. Here's maximum speed, and yeah, so let's see if worth testing.
Complete. Scope out all
Yeah, they look really nice. I think that looks cool. I have an idea for some emotes, but I'm still not really sure. People probably already got them anyway in the first place, but like, I was thinking like trophy pieces and stuff like that, like trophy emotes.
This challenger rediscovered their long.
I want to try and make stuff that's unique to the channel, but the issue is that I don't have a big audience. So like, usually when people have big audiences, it's like, it's more so about like, finding something that like can fit the like certain things that happen in that person's streams, I guess.
Let's go.
I'm going. This is actually working.
Let's keep this up.
Just don't fall off the course, racers.
As long as I don't use the boost, I think
This
it's
is
fine.
Pocket Circuit. Anything could happen. Just don't fall off the course, racers. Don't count your chickens till they hatch.
This build is coming.
This is Pocket Circuit. Anything could happen. Go full throttle and stop waiting for them. A powerful boost from Jory. Whoa! Is it all over? Jory-kun just barely. Whoa! Down is broken. Will it recover? Jory-kun is showing amazing grit. What a
Okay, we're about to lap him, so never mind. We just win. Okay, there we go. All I did was just change the tires. I knew I could beat this. I knew that I could beat this.
The sound of roaring engines fills the air. Just don't fall off the course, racers. This is Pocket Circuit. Anything could happen.
Nothing stopping.
I didn't realize it was so easy to make. Well, I didn't realize it was so easy to do the stuff with the emotes. I thought you had to like get like. I thought you had to like wait several days for Twitch to approve them or something like that. But I guess if it's like something really simple, then it wouldn't be too bad. Oh, that okay. So that's those two done. So swap. Just all we have to do is swap the races. Or swap the car parts.
Congratulations!
Yes.
I'm gonna go and do the normal race because I know that I can beat the. Should be able to beat the other one by just changing the. Going all against a kid in Pocket Circuit, you know, Mister, you're really cool adult, just like my dad. Sure, you guys would be great friends. Really, really good.
Welcome to CourStar.
Yeah, we're gonna enter the race, and we're going to change our parts back. We're gonna leave the exact same race. This one wasn't this one. Oh no! Oh, we got past this one already. Never mind. It was this. It was the next one that we didn't get past. This one. We haven't done this one yet. But no, I can't just simply just go and do this. We haven't reached this one yet. But I was getting excited for some reason. I don't know why I.
Thanks for stopping. Welcome to CourStar.
And we'll just keep going with what we're currently using. Going extra low profile will work. Okay, so now we've got another character we're gonna find. I can find him near Bishamon Bridge. It's Toru, sorry. Yeah, these ones here we have not done yet. These ones are much larger. Have we unlocked any other characters we can find? No, just Toru. Like, these ones here are like 45 cost, so we're gonna need to unlock more. This one here we have to come back to. Again, I'll give this one a shot based on what we've got, but I highly doubt we're gonna win. This current car that we have is probably the best option. Time like this. Best option that we have open to, at least I think.
This course is a king of sharp turns. Don't let your guard down, or you'll fly off the track.
Let's do this. Golden Jaguar.
Give this one a shot, and then if we don't get it, we'll
unshakable confidence. Their opponent is Joryukun, with resolve burning in his gaze. Who will emerge triumphant? Pay special attention to Joryukun racing in the blue lane. Our challenger will be racing in the red lane. On your marks, get set.
I've got this.
expect to get thrashed in this one.
Let's go.
Joryukun got off to a late start. Don't let your guard down.
Did we actually put up to him? Yes.
Don't count your chickens till they hatch.
Burn some rubber.
Watch your downhill acceleration. Joryukun nails a clean landing. Who will make it to the finish line? The sound of roaring engines.
We can't do this one in the story right now, so
Nothing stops.
let's just let it play out and see what happens. So far, so good.
Looking good here.
Just don't
Doesn't
fall off the
speed.
course, racers.
We haven't had to use the boost yet.
Fail this hobby.
The sound of roaring engines fills the air. Speed is key, you know. Joryokun's car runs the loop in spectacular fashion.
Even in the loop, in the loop he caught up a little bit, but we're still beating him. So at least I know that this works for the current. Like if we get to this one again, I know that this build works. I can just replicate this again, unless of course the other racers are going faster than.
Until the wall ends. Joryoku nails a clean landing.
Burn some rubber out there.
Don't let your guard down.
Let's
Don't
keep this
count your
up.
chickens till they hatch.
He has to go up the. He has to go up the
Don't fall
hill
off the
here,
course, racers.
Burn some rubber out there.
and I think we go up
The
the hill.
sound of roaring engines fills the air.
The loop, I should say.
The cars are steadily making their way through the course. We're at the final lap.
Now that's speed.
The cars are
And it
steadily
doesn't look like
making
he's
their
gonna
way
catch
through the
up.
course. Just don't
Let's
fall off
keep
the
this
course,
up.
He
racers.
does. If I see him catching up, then obviously I'll.
The sound of
Use
roaring
the
engines
boost.
fills the air.
Yes, that's step on it.
Would you?
Alright.
If we didn't, if we didn't do anything, we would have lost. But since we crossed the finish line, that's all that matters because we came first, and we flew off the track as you saw.
That was a toughie, but Joryoku really.
All right, so we can use this one as long as we don't boost until like right at the very end.
Yes.
Possible. My car was supposed to be perfect. Could an ungainly vehicle like such as yours defeat me? This, the data I've collected has improved. Quacking. You'll be quaking in your boots when you see the new car I create. I wonder, are they all, I was gonna say, are they all sticking around? So I'll continue the rival races because we haven't done any of those yet, and then once we've done that, I'll see if there's anything changed for the other ones. I was hoping that we would unlock more parts, but yeah, what we're using right now seems to be working. So let's just get them out of get it out of the way.
This one's a doozy to complete. Scope out all the obstacles before you begin. A giant loop towers over this course. You'll need top speed to clear it.
You got this. Golem Jaguar.
This challenger customized their car based on internet advice. It's anyone's guess how this'll turn out. Pay special attention to Joryu-kun racing in the blue lane. Our challenger will be racing in the red lane. On your marks, get set.
I've got this.
Go!
Let's go.
Joryu-kun got off to a late start. Just don't fall off the
doing well.
course, racers. Don't count your chickens till they hatch.
This isn't over yet.
The cars are steadily making their way through the course.
This isn't over
This
yet.
is Pocket Circuit. Anything could happen. The race is
Burn
going
some rubber
smoothly.
out there.
Just don't fall off the course, racers.
That's what I'm talking about.
The sound of roaring engines fills the air.
Now that's
Joryu-kun's car runs the loop in spectacular fashion. Joryu-kun is on first place's tail.
I'm just getting
Can't
started.
give up. The race is heading into its second half.
Not doing well here.
The cars are steadily making their way through the course. The
This
sound
isn't
of
over
roaring
yet.
engines fills the air. The cars are steadily making their way through the course.
That's what I'm talking about.
Okay, we're not gonna get by this one, but we might be able to do it via
Circuit. Anything
main
can happen.
parts and stuff.
The
I'm just
sound
getting
of roaring
started.
engines fills the air.
See how it goes.
Final lap.
If it all works out.
Just don't fall
I'm
off
just
the
getting
course,
started.
racers. Its speed is dropping. Can it overcome this?
We weren't that far behind using this car, so maybe with some slight modification,
I'm just getting started.
we did get lapped.
Jordan finishes in second place. Congrats on clearing the course. Let's hear it for both racers. They deserve a round of thunderous applause.
Crying out loud. The heck just happened?
So yeah. Well, that means at least this time around we'll be able to start with a lot more new races. So the next time when we begin, we'll be doing the remaining rival races, and then I'll try using what customization options I have for those. And if those still don't work, then we'll try the main races again. And then if that still doesn't work, we'll go and do some more mini games. Hopefully we can find better parts and stuff around all over the place and see if that works. So, but yeah, we did some pool, finish off what we could for that. We did all the dart stuff for the time being. We went back to Pocket Circuit, did a bunch of those. And yeah, so a bunch more mini games and a bunch more other stuff. The Coliseum is going to be massive, though. I can save over the Game Adventure save, because that's the one we're using. But yeah, that's pretty much going to be it for this stream for today. So, with that being said, be sure to like and subscribe. Every like, comment, subscription review this video gets a recommendation. Content for you, accessible and easy to find. My past playbacks as well as Let's Plays and Let's Plays YouTube channel, including Far Cry 6, Sifu, The Quarry, Resort Remake, Traveler, Lego Saga, Vertigo, CourStar Fantasy Reunion, Cuphead, Stray, Marvel's Avengers, Dr. Project Devil and Me, Days Gone, Resort Remake, Traveler, wait a second, Lord of Gone, 85 Photos, Small Scripts, Take, Legacy Effects, and Remnants, Scream Mirage, San Francisco, Pokemon Violet, Resident Evil Village, RPG Remake, Lost of Archives Rain Code, Return to Dreamland Deluxe, There is a Farm Bar Line, as well as this game. Working on a Plat Pass for games that we have the Platinum Trophy for, as well as a Switching Things Up for games on the Switch, along with more trying to start speedruns for future as well. As well as more Patrol Gadara speedruns, more Pokemon Pilot Nuzlocke. I'm working on the Live Alive speedrun, which is also coming together near the end as well. On the final chapter. I play every time I return because I have a 7-day limitation on my videos before the payment deleted. I want the videos in place for my content if you wish to do so. And you'll also get a notification of when I go live watching on YouTube. Follow me on Twitch at 120 followers. I'll be doing a Persona 5 speedrun, and we also reach affiliate, which means you can monetize this as well. Get to make a bunch of subscriber emotes and incentives to help support me in the channel going forward. Just get an extra 7 days of upload before my videos permanent. Well, also get a notification of when I go live watching. Follow me on Twitter to verify when I go live, which I'm in Discord. I will send you invite to my friends' Discord server. Post games to discuss that as well. I'm very active there, and you'll also get a notification of when I go live on there as well. And finally, if you create my stream overlay that I use on all my future content going forward, you can find a link to download in that as well. With all that being said, day night, wherever you are, and I will see you.